welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most shocking moments from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise. For this list, we'll be looking at scenes from TMNT film and television that really caught us off guard. Since some moments involve crucial plot points, there will be spoilers ahead. Which one of these moments left you shell-shocked? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Raph vs. Leo, TMNT.
I want you to know that I appreciate your intentions, but you can't change the world like this.
Is he kidding? He's lecturing.
In this animated film, the red banded turtle becomes the crime fighter known as the Night Watcher. When Leo discovers this, he scolds Raph for playing the lone wolf.
Raph? What?
You are so smug! You know that?
Leo then takes it a step further by saying that he's the superior ninja. As you can imagine, Raph doesn't take it well. The sai-wielding turtle does prove himself to be the better fighter, but we didn't expect him to break Leo's katanas and nearly kill him in a duel. Let's face it, this fight has been a long time coming. We've seen the teacher's pet and resident hothead bicker for years, but that doesn't make the outcome of their duel any less surprising.
But Master Splinter, I messed up big tonight. I mean, big. They took him.
Number 9. Splinter's death, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
For tonight, you will finally perish.
Indeed. I will end your nightmares, Saki. Permanently!
Although some TMNT stories can be pretty absurd, the heroes in a half-shell still face pretty grim and grounded situations. Take the episode Requiem from the 2012 series. In a final battle with the mutant Shredder, Splinter briefly appears to have won the fight. That is, until a pair of massive blades are suddenly driven right through his body.
Oh no! Splinter!
And if there was any doubt that Splinter might have survived, he's then thrown off a roof to his death. His family is powerless to do anything to save him. Splinter's ultimate fate wasn't totally out of the realm of possibility. After all, the show was coming to a close, but this death still felt unreal.
I have claimed my victory. No more will you haunt me, rat.
Number 8. Leo decapitates Shredder, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
When we decided to return to New York and face the Shredder, we knew it wasn't going to be easy.
There's a reason Leonardo is the team leader. He's the most competent and mature of his brothers. And in this duel with the Shredder, he proves to be the deadliest. In part 3 of Return to New York, he wields the powerful Zord of Tengu against his arch enemy. But he doesn't just kill him. He straight up slices Oroku's head off in one swing. It's revealed shortly after that the Shredder somehow survived in yet another jaw-dropping reveal. But as far as Leo knew, he just decapitated a human being. Even for a superhero show, that's surprisingly violent.
We did it, Leo. We defeated Shredder. But the price was too high.
Number 7. The Rat King's Demise, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What am I but a monster? And now all will fear me.
No matter the era, the Rat King has remained horrifying across all iterations of the Turtles. In this particular episode, he comes face to face with the team and tries to feed them to his rats. That's a scary enough premise on its own, but it only gets worse. At the episode's climax, Leo and the Rat King duke it out above hundreds of hungry rats. When Leo comes out on top, he kicks the villain right into the sea of rodents without hesitation. We were shocked that Leo could be so ruthless, but in the most terrifying reveal, it's shown that the Rat King emerged unscathed from the sea of rats and was getting ready for revenge.
I am the monster they will never escape. Everything fears me.
Number 6. A Deadly Oops, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Where's Splinter?
Ah, the rat. Huh? So it has a name. It had a name.
The franchise initially became popular through the light-hearted 80s cartoon. However, their foray into live action leaned more on the dark source material, and nothing represents its tone better than the unexpected death of its main villain. In the film, the Shredder is defeated when he falls off a roof and plummets into a garbage truck. It's a drop that likely would kill just about anyone. But Casey Jones doesn't leave it to chance. With somewhat disturbing glee, he activates the truck's compactor and crushes Shredder to death.
Oops!
We even get to see Shredder's helmeted head cave in. Of course, the sequel, Secret of the Ooze, retcons this. But his first death left an impact nonetheless. Even the 2012 rendition of this moment was startling.
Oops.
Number 5. Baxter Stockman's Final Bow. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
But those simpletons aren't to blame. I finally know who is truly responsible for my downfall. And now, with my new body, I will have my revenge!
This particular scientific mishap became the most horrifying part of the 2003 series. When Dr. Baxter Stockman creates a new body for himself, it and his sanity quickly start to deteriorate, and the results are horrendous. He then proceeds to blame everything that went wrong with his life on April O'Neil. So naturally, she becomes the target of yet another one of his schemes. Through it all, he's haunted by visions of his mother, the only one in his life who truly cared for him.
I guess this old body just can't take it. I so wanted to see you grow up and be a fine man.
Learning about his backstory did make him more sympathetic to the audience. But just when we start to understand him, his time in this body comes to an end. It's no wonder this body horror episode was initially banned from TV networks.
I love you, Mama!
Number 4. Shredder is an UTROM. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mortal, I have anticipated this moment for nearly 10 centuries.
I'm surprised that with your genius, it took you 1,000 years to find us.
The Turtles' most famous villain has had many interpretations through the years. At one point, he was the man who killed Splinter's owner. He's also been depicted as a former friend of the Rat Sensei. Whatever the backstory, he typically remained human, but a 2003 version was a notable exception. During the show, the Turtles battle the Shredder yet again and seemingly put him down for good. That is, until his chest opens up.
The Shredders? And UTROM? Ah! It's the prisoner, dude!
It's then revealed that their nemesis has been an alien in a robot body the whole time. Shredder secretly being an ancient alien was an idea so far out of left field that no one saw it coming.
Get it off! Or there's gonna be a tiny little Shredder alien busting at a Raph's chest!
Number 3. Turtles enter the multiverse. Turtles Forever.
If there is one constant in the multiverse, it is the predictability of you turtles.
While each entry in the franchise stands on its own, one crossover confirmed that they're all more connected than we thought. When UTROM Shredder is found by his counterpart from the 80s cartoon, he decides to take a look into other parallel dimensions. And what he finds confirmed our theories. Upon capturing his enemies, he reveals that every universe has their own version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Everything from the live-action films to the short-lived anime series apparently all exist in a multiversal canon.
Our epic battle is never going to end. Unless I put an end to Turtles forever!
Even the team from Eastman and Layard's original comic get in on the fun. While multiverse stories are fairly common nowadays, this crossover blew our mind long before we were familiar with the concept.
Shredder! Do you fear us?
Number 2. Joker Shredder. Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I hate Gotham. Then you're in luck, because the man who'll help us destroy this city is right behind this door.
This crossover has tons of epic moments we didn't know we wanted, and one of them involves a huge reveal at the very end. After the Bat family and the Turtles defeat the Shredder, we learn that the big bad survived their battle at Ace Chemicals. You might recall that this is where an ordinary man fell into a chemical vat and became the Joker. But this time, it created something even deadlier. When Shredder emerges from the rubble, we see that he's been Jokerized. This isn't the first time the villains had a huge upgrade. In the sequel to the original TMNT, he drank a canister of ooze and became the Super Shredder.
The last vial of ooze! He must have drank all of it! It's a Super Shredder!
But this acid dip made for the most shocking transformation yet. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Same as it never was. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mikey, am I glad to see you? So, it's really you. You came back.
Even though this episode largely takes place in an alternate universe, the events that go down are still harrowing. When the Turtles are ambushed by the villainous Ultimate Draco, Donatello is thrown into a future where he mysteriously disappeared for 30 years. Without him, the Shredder was able to defeat the Turtles and take over the world.
A couple years after you disappeared, Master Splinter gave his life protecting the three of us. I can't believe this place. It's all so horrible.
Both Splinter and Casey Jones were slain in the process. After processing those losses, Donatello then unites his brothers for one last assault against the Shredder. While their attack ultimately succeeds, Leo, Mikey, and Raph are all brutally killed in the battle. We'll never forget just how much this bone-chilling episode caught us off guard.
My poor brothers. This world. This future. It's a nightmare.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.